gozaimasu. So, to start off, we'll talk about Shibuya Custom. Right, so how did I pick my team members and why was it last minute and why was it this that? Okay, let me explain. So, obviously, right, this tourney is hosted by Shibuya and hosted on the JP side, right? My management side, so my management, you know, holostars management, my manager, and just everyone in general on my management side, and, you know, people who are organizing it, they wanted me to potentially pair up with other JP players if it was possible, you know, so I wanted to reach out to other JP players, but there's a bit of a rule of us being courteous. We're not really allowed to interact from our end, you know, just reaching out to, you know, people through Discord or just DMs, because it'll be, you know, seen as rude, right? If I just approach random people being like, hey, you know, would you like to play picks with me? They were like, oh, you know, unless they interact with me first, I can't really, you know, talk to them. So I was like, okay, that's fine then. And I asked management to be like, you know, would it be possible if you guys can reach out for me? But then by the time they were like, okay, we're gonna reach out, because they told me they were gonna reach out today, but then, you know, it's already too late. It's like last day, and everyone was already taken. I did give some names. I was looking at, you know, I was able to look at the list before, because I'm a player, obviously. I saw like a couple of talents who weren't in teams yet, so I was like, oh, you know, I wanted to ask this person or this person, and unfortunately, you know, I won't blame management too much, because Saturdays, Sundays are there. It is their day off, so like, you know, they all got filled, and I didn't really have anyone to ask for, so I just said, look, can I just reach out on my end? And they're like, okay, sure thing. But I couldn't reach out on the JP side, so I ended up asking Selen if it was possible, and that's what happened. That's just how I got her. And Magni, he was really keen to join for me, but like I said, they couldn't get the JP side, but they were able to get, like, you know, the EN side for me, which is Selen. And I did a lot of negotiation with Shibuya beforehand about her, so like we had like about an hour talk going back and forth about, you know, our point system, this and that, you know, because Shibuya thought that she was like 2-digit predator, she's like insanely good, this and that. So he was like, oh, I think the team would be a bit unfair, but then I was like talking about it, and I was pushing for Magni as well on the same team as me, but it was too many points and he couldn't join. I was surprised because I thought he was like plat, but he has apparently hit diamond, Magni, in previous season. I think it was like season 12 or something. And I did ask, you know, how, like, if he could give us a bit of leniency, because we have very shit ping, right? I was like, yeah, we have shit ping, like, is it possible if you could negotiate it? Because it would have been like 22 points, you know, me, Selen, and Magni, 22 points. So I was like, you know, 1 point we negotiate it, but it's like, no, I'm sorry, you know, if I negotiate it with you guys, I'm gonna have to negotiate it with other teams as well, so. But I have asked someone else who has hit plat 4 at highest. I won't be able to tell you guys who it is until this is confirmed, just in case, but so that is what happened. Yeah, I really wish they reached out earlier for me, because they were the ones who wanted me to, you know, sound stressful. It was a bit stressful, but, you know, we got it to work, so that is why, you know, I really wanted to get Magni on my team as well, because he was very keen to be joining as well, but just couldn't happen, unfortunately. And I told him that I'm going to be joining in another, you know, tourney with him in the future if I do get to play with him, so that's that, yeah. So that's how me picking, you know, or not really me, just how it ended up, our team getting together, you know. And I'm a bit glad that she got to join my team as well, because she told me, you know, when we did reach out to her, she told me that it was one of her dreams too to be in VSaikyo, but she never thought to be able to join VSaikyo, because obviously her point is like insanely high. She has 10 points, and she just thought that she'll never be able to participate, you know. She said that, you know, other teams, like, they're very high ranked as well, so it was very tough for her, and she didn't get the leader's position. Like, you know, I told her, like, if you wanna join next time, you should, like, express just interest, just put it out on the table, just be on Twitter like, hey, I want to join too or something. And then, you know, I told her, but whatever, you know, put all that aside. But yeah, I'm just glad that she got, you know, her chance as well, so very happy for her.